You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Apple of thine eye, hide me under the shadow of thy wing, O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. It's so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be. Cover my mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover my mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me.
Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character. Watch out for the character I'm going to tell you that there are three basic types of people that you will interact with if you are a child of destiny. Can I share this with you? The first group are confidants. Confidants. You will have very few of them. Confidants are those people in your life who love you unconditionally. They are into you. Whether you're up or down, right or wrong, they are into you. They are in for the long haul. If you get in trouble, they get in trouble with you. They'll come see you in the jailhouse. They'll come get you out the crack house. They're confidants. You can open up and share anything with them. You'll never inherit your kingdom until you find your confidant. You can't be David till you find your Jonathan. Having a good confidant is the key that unlocks the kingdom, because you were raised outside the gate and God's going to cause you to reach over the wall. You got to have a confidant behind the wall who can mentor you for what God is going to do next in your life. The problem with most people is that everybody they run around with is under them. And so you are forever feeding people who can't feed you. And after years of feeding them, they begin to drain you. You got to have somebody who can feed you so you can feed somebody else. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Am I talking to anybody in here? You need the confidant then. The confidant is those few people that come along in your life that are for you. They are with you. They are intimately intertwined in your life. They are there to make sure that you reach your destiny. They will confront you. They will get in your face. They will get in your business. They will tell you when you're wrong because they are confidants. If you have 2 or 3 of them in a lifetime, you are a blessed person. Without them, you'll never be who God called you to be. You need to find your confidant. Number 2, the other group are your constituents. They are not into you. They are into what you are for. They are for what you are for. They are your constituents. And as long as you are for what they are for, they will walk with you and work with you and labor with you, but never think that they are for you. They are for what you are for. And you have to know that, because if they meet somebody else that will further their agenda, they will leave you and hook up with them, because they were never for you. They were just for what you were for. They are your constituents. And throughout your life, if you're not careful, particularly if you're broken, you will mistake your constituents for your confidants. And you will think that they are for you when they are really not for you. They are just for what you are for. And by the time you get through falling in love with them, they will break your heart as they hook up with somebody else who is for what you are for, because it was never about you anyway. It was about the causes that you represent. They are for what you are for, but they are not for you. They are your constituents. Can I go deeper with this? The third group are your comrades. These people are not for you, nor are they for what you are for. It is just that they are against what you are against. And the comrades will make strange bedfellows. This will cause people to come together who are not for you, and they are not for what you are for, but they are against what you are against. And they will team up with you to help fight a greater enemy. But don't be confused by their associations. They will only be with you until the victory is accomplished. These people are like scaffolding. They come into your life to fulfill a purpose. And when the purpose is complete, the scaffolding is removed. But don't be upset when they are removed, because the building always remains when the scaffolding is removed. What I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, expect the constituents and the comrades to leave you and desert you after a while. Don't be upset when they don't react to your dream the way you expected them to, because they were never really with you in the first place. Be careful then in who you tell your dream to. Because if you tell your dream to your constituents, they will desert you and try to fulfill the dream without you. If you tell it to your comrades, they won't support it because they never were for what you were for anyway. If you find a few people in your entire life with whom you can share your dream with, you are a blessed somebody. I can tell you how to identify people who are really for you. If they are really for you, they will weep with you when you weep, and they will rejoice when you rejoice. When you walk in a room and you tell somebody good news, stop being happy for a minute and watch their reaction. If they're not happy for you, shut your mouth and walk back out of the door. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. Oh yeah, because when they are really connected to you, they will be happy for you when you share your dream. Find somebody, look them in the eye and say, are you happy for me? If you don't get the right reaction, don't tell them anything else. You need somebody who's really going to be happy for you. I don't want just anybody praying for me. I don't want none of them haters praying for me because you know you hate me and you don't want me to succeed. I want somebody praying for me who really wants me to be blessed, who wants me to be an overcomer, so you can put up your oil and stop speaking in tongues because you know you never did speak to me anyway, and ain't no need in you coming up here in this hospital like you gonna pray some cancer up off of me. I'd rather have somebody who really loves me lay across the bed and rebuke the devil. And God is so faithful, he'll always give you somebody. Oh, if he ever sent anybody into your life to help you, you ought to just clap your hands and thank him for the people he sent. Don't worry about the people he took. You ought to praise him for the people he sent. Tell somebody, say, somebody help me. I didn't get here by myself. Somebody helped me to get here. Somebody taught me how to stand. Somebody got me behind the gate. Somebody taught me the protocol of the palace. Somebody encouraged me when I felt like dropping out of school. Somebody helped me when my back was up against the wall. Somebody mentored me when I was going through a divorce. Somebody helped me when I was going through a crisis. God is so faithful that he will never leave himself without a witness. He will send somebody.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Warsheet, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And this is how we start the thing.
Welcome to WZYE. Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life. And as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Ensemble Bon, and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
WZYE family rise up. It's a brand new gospel day. Blessed is the Wall Street. Hallelujah. Uncle Tommy. Yes, Lord. All the WZYE family. Protect them, Jesus. All the viewers, callers, chatters. Wave your hands if you believe. Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad style. Receive WZYE 95.9 FM. The whole world can see God is moving, God is moving, God is moving here today. Oh, thank you, Jesus, for WZYE. Bless the family. Trinidad style. Trinidad style. 95.9. All the way to heaven. Amen. 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 Amen.
Bona, the body bona, the bona, the bona, the bona, the bona. Yellow chan can lona the bona, the bone. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag, she bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad, Mrs. the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla. Hey, Trinidad champion, she come from the struggle. No, the poor man feel pocket empty, light be lie, but she nah kneel. Open the door for the youth, them give them hope and chance. Build school, build road, give every pitney a dance. Them say economy dead, she say watch me now. Bring back the jobs, make the dollar run through. From Laventil to Cedros, from Tobago shore. She feeding the hungry, she open every door. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag, she bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad, Mrs. the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey, Trinidad champion, 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 Trinidad champion, hey, Trinidad champion, Trinidad. Them try back, she down, try shake, she foundation. But she stand like Everest, pure determination. Caring for the children, no more hungry belly cry. Books in them and future bright like blue sky. She willing fi fight, she willing fi bleed. For every Trini soul, every single need. Oil money flowing, tourism boss again. Trinidad and Tobago with the boss of the chain. No more begging no island, we leading the pack. Kamla the general, we marching right back. She fly straight to USA, link up with Trump. Sit down like boss, no time for no stamp. Talk for the people, talk for the land. Come back with the pen, we go right all the wrong. And sign off the deals, make the money rain hard. Economy jump up, no more so fired. Poor man get house, children get light. She rewrite the future, make everything right. That pen in she hand like Excalibur blade. Kamla the queen, now the whole world afraid. She strong, she wise, she love we fi true. From the ghetto to the mansion, she there for me and you. One voice, one nation, one Trinidad queen. 23 seats and beyond, she live in the dream. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Superpower Caribbean, watch the whole world shake. She get the pen, she right the wrong. Now we on top, eh. Mountain Kamla, Trinidad and Tobago, we back on top again, eh. Trumpin' champion, Kamla, 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 Kamla. Trinidad forever. Whatever, for whatever, whatever. We moving up, straight to the top, 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 top. We moving up, straight to the top, 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 top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Better days are change has finally come. We fix it TNT. has just begun. We build the TNT, UNC will get it done. Is yet to come. We shake with TNT. UNC is love. Run and tell everybody. Together we are one. We grow with TNT. UNC will get it up, straight to the top, 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 top. We're moving up, straight to the top, 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 top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. UNC has just begun. UNC for everyone. UNC is love.
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Warsheed, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, do your WZYE civic duty. Share the live, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. Let me say a pleasant welcome to my pal, the young man himself, the one and only, the man better known as Marshall, Uncle Tommy Nisbet. Tommy, welcome.
Good evening, Professor Nostradamus. How are you today?
How are you, man? Today's a fantabulous, splendiferous, marvelous day, Tommy.
Thank God for that.
Correct is right. You know what I mean? Tommy, my training have been going so well that I have to bring back Walstradamus and make some predictions. Yeah. Walstradamus been sitting on the sidelines and watching too much. I had to bring back Walstradamus for some reason. But you know, Tommy, I read an article about the PNM. I want to, you know, it is a sad state of affairs, but we have to let them continue to erupt. Tommy, they ever had a volcano in Trinidad? Ever had a volcano?
A mud volcano.
What was it? Peparo? It was in Peparo, I think.
Yeah, there's one in Peparo. There's also one down Erin Way.
Oh. Because it appears that when we went, where was St. Lucia? We went to, is it La Soufrière? The Soufrière volcano?
Soufrière, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, well, I remember them things good, boy. You went to, and it was good to me, it was bathed with the clay. You know the white clay that has come from the volcano, it'll be hotter.
Yeah.
They say that's supposed to cleanse your body or do something to your body. So, we went there, what was that, 2 years ago? Yeah. And your partner bathed with the clay and all kind of thing, And that told me that thing hot, you know. It actually coming from the volcano. You could see the volcano still, you know, it's still smoke coming out from it and thing, you know.
You know, there's a sulfur lake up there in Celebia.
There's a sulfur lake up there.
Yep.
And how come it's not like a tourist thing?
It's very difficult to get to it.
Told me they could what it's far up in the mountains.
Yes, it's you ever heard that there's a waterfall up inside there up there also?
No, never hear that. No, I hear that. What's the name of the waterfall? Last Syllabia.
This is Celebia. I'll tell you the name of the waterfall.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself.
As soon as I remember, I'll let you know.
Yeah. Don't worry yourself. So Tommy, there was an article one day ago in Live Zone. And the headline of the article is PNM. We only knew Young will be overseas. People's National Movement PNM chairman Marvin Gonzalez says the party was only informed by former Prime Minister Stuart Young that we will be out of the country as questions continue over Young's meetup with Venezuela acting President Delcy Rodriguez last week. However, Gonzalez, who is also opposition chief whip, yesterday declined to comment on the details of Young's trip. I don't want to comment on that further, Young told Guardian Media. He added, as chief whip, Young informed me that he was going to be out of the country. So I'm aware of that. And from my recollection, the leader of the opposition was also informed that he was going to be out of the country during that time period. Just imagine that, Tommy.
Yeah, but what seems to be the situation is that looked like he was working for Motley.
I don't know.
Because Rodriguez met with Motley recently.
Inquiring minds want to know, Tommy.
I think it's today. Today they met. They may have met, or yesterday. Yes, yesterday was Monday, right?
All day.
Yeah, I think they met yesterday. Rodriguez and Motley. She's encouraging Barbados to invest in Venezuela.
And how come, Tommy, we haven't heard from the opposition leaders yet?
This whole thing is very suspect.
In what way?
Young is behaving as though he's the leader of the opposition, or he's in government.
So, Tommy, if you are the opposition leader and the political leader, you think if was the former was the opposition leader, he could have been doing that?
No way. But apparently, he has the blessings of the former in whatever he does.
But he's not so he's the de facto political leader in retirement?
It seems that way.
So how come Penny?
Let me tell you something. That red house, or should I say that red group, is in total disarray, you know.
Total disarray. You know, as you say that, before I get to the chat, I sent something to myself here. As I remember to send this thing to myself, But unknown PNM. Let me see this. Unknown PNM. Let me see where I have it, boy. I have it here. All right, here it is. Here it is. I read in mood today. This is from David and Vasti. He's a PNM till he there too. This is David and Vastia, Tommy. He's a staunch PNM, right? He's a PNM when he's sleeping, when he's snoring, when he's bathing, anything, he's a PNM. This is his post on Facebook. The Honorable Penelope A. Beckers. Remember now, folks, this is our PNM, a 3 out of 10 rating for the government. Seriously? Tommy, this fella is as PNM as they come, eh?
Yeah, but what's his name? Didn't
David
have.
and Vasti. People who listening to us know who he is. You know who he is. They must don't tell him already. Hey, look Wall Street talking about you. Yeah.
I saw Dr. Mohammed made some statements to that.
We have that too. The Honorable Penelope A. Beckers. A 3 out of 10 rating for the government. Seriously? At a time when people are demanding real accountability, that kind of score doesn't reflect the frustration many citizens are feeling. The opposition job is to challenge, scrutinize, and stand firm, not to hand out what looks like a partial pass. This isn't about scoring points, it's about leadership. It's about showing strength, conviction, and a clear willingness to hold those in power fully accountable. Right now, that message is not coming through strongly enough, and people are noticing. Tommy, when we say here that Penny weak Beckles, she like a platypus, a jellyfish, and an invertebrate. She has no belly, no stomach, and no spine. Hey, all the criticizing. This is a PNM fella reading for you, you know. If all you want, go to Facebook and put in David, David, Anvastie. Put that in. Because all you know, we only bring the truth, the whole truth, and nothing
but the truth.
Yep, and we just do your homework. If it's one thing, we just do your homework. Right? So you say right now, that message is not coming through strongly enough, and people are noticing. That message is not coming through strongly enough. That means that the only thing David didn't do is say, Penny, you're weak. You have no belly and you have no spine. You're spineless. You have no stomach and you have no belly. That's what David is saying. But I'm trying to help David. That is all. Listen to this. And I wouldn't be surprised, Tommy, if he's in the young faction. Although don't forget, all you know the fellow on the Koki Eye station, Darian Marcel.
Yep.
The bunk know Darian Marcel. Tell Darian Marcel I call his name. Although Darian Marcel, my friend, Darian Marcel on the Koki Eye station. He say Penny weak. Well, he's in young corner, so you know you can't expect. But he said that too. But we started that train going down the track because we realized from the beginning how a weak opposition leader is. You can't even make a statement about a person that you appointed, right? Yeah, he's an MP, but you are, and he going rogue, and you sit on there silent, like Penny in the corner, hiding.
No, but even though she's weak, I'm not sure if Young is much stronger. You know?
Tommy, I'm not saying, we have to understand here, I am not saying any of them is stronger than anybody. But Tommy, make it feel like if you are the opposition leader and the political leader.
Correct.
Just make it feel like that.
Correct.
And it feels like if she's not the opposition leader or the political leader of the party. Think about this. Everybody know and everybody knew before this last election, who was the leader of the UNC? Everybody knew that.
That's right.
And today, everybody know who is the leader of the government and the United National Congress. There's no question. The Prime Minister is a woman. Penny is a woman. No question that Prime Minister Kamala Prasad-Bissessar is the leader of the UNC. And when she was in opposition, same thing. We cannot say the same for Penny Week-Beckles. Compare and contrast. Anyhow, let me finish this. You need to give that job to someone who is more aggressive. You know what he's saying? This is what he's saying.
Yep.
You need to give that job to someone who is more aggressive to deal with the UNC government, Mrs. Beckles. Clearly, you are not strong enough to take the party forward. Tommy?
Yep.
That's what he stated, I didn't make that up, folks.
I know.
That's a PNM,
This I know.
My boy, the PNM is I tell you all here, the PNM is in the political cemetery.
Correct.
And do not open the gate for them to come over. Do not. And they can't jump the fence. They cannot jump the fence. Well, I'm going to go to the chat. And somebody sent me something. I heard to say Mr. Waffler. Let me see what this here. They say Mr. Waffler going some way. And let me see what it is. Hey, Mr. Waffler, they're calling you out, boy. Listen to this, Mr. Waffler.
Hello, guys. I made a comment against Waffler Sunday on WZE TV, but he's using Talk City 91.1 FM to answer me. You're a coward, Waffler. Reply to me where I made my comment, not on Talk City Radio, okay?
All right, Waffler, you get called out. So, Tommy, it appears that some comment happened here on WZYE, and Mr.
He
Waffler
responded to 91.1.
Yeah, Mr. Waffler in full form waffled over to 91.1 to respond. What does it tell me? You living down to your name?
Yep.
Yeah, that what I say, living down to your name? Mr. Waffler living down to your name. Yeah, Mr. Waffler, boy. You deserve that. You deserve that name in truth, boy. I ain't lying. First in the chat was Hafiz Mohammed. Good afternoon, Uncle Tommy.
Yep.
On Wall Street. Hafiz come first, second, third, fourth, fifth.
Yep.
Fifth. And then
Volsang.
What's that, Tommy? Nitik? What's that? What I mean? What does that mean? He sounds right.
I'm not sure what Nitik means.
He sounds right like Gordon Joseph. He going right like Gordon Gangachana, Dryden Joseph. Nitik, what I mean?
Maybe we have to learn something new.
All right, you go tell me. Uranus, welcome. Look, he come back again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe he mistyped. Oh, look, now he for you. Oh my God. Oh, let me stop calling God name in vain. He go on with the single eye, cross eye, and then he go on with cookie eye. You can't make up your mind. Volsang, make up your mind now, brother. Where you going? Which way? Bennett Thomas, welcome. Good evening, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and all in the village. Good evening to you, Bennett. Hafiz Mohammed again. Uranus. Good evening, Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and all of the villagers. Mr. Intellectual, welcome. Blessed evening, Pronkity, and all villagers. Hope you all having a tremendously blessed and fulfilling day, followed by the love and wisdom of God Almighty. Yeah, man. Full 100. Kevin Georgia inside.
Mm-hmm.
Good evening to all in the village. Angie from Canada, right? Good everyone. After an impromptu visit to Niagara Falls, I'm getting double some alley on Queen Street. Only need to complete today with Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and all my friends here. Queen Street in where? Canada?
Toronto.
They have Queen Street in Toronto?
I think so.
Eh? Where Queen Street, why? You know, I just said that, Tommy. Why we still have all them slave masters' name as street in Trinidad?
Well, it's an effort weaning ourselves off.
Boy, how long we paying them in power? How long we paying them was in power? How much paying them around the country for how much years? And we still have them names? All right. Hans Noel. Hans Noel is new here, boy. I feel so. You all say welcome to Hans Noel. Hans Noel, welcome.
Welcome, Hans.
Yeah, Hans Noel. You know I have a next fellow named Hans. Huh?
I remember Hans Hanuman Singh.
It's my next one, man. He currently in the PNM. Yeah, his name is Hans. I'm sure his name is Hans. I wonder if Hans related to he. Susan Larchan, good night to the wonderful host of WZYE Blessings. Good night to you, Susan. Yeah. Good night to the awesome village.
Did you acknowledge Just Cool?
Huh?
Did you acknowledge Just Cool?
Yeah, I commented. Yeah. Miss Santa Cruz, good night. Good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, my friends in the village. Sit to you.
Good night.
Lynette. Welcome. Marie. Are you French? Marie? Marie is French? Okay. Ali Roti Shop on Queen Street in Toronto. Good Trini food. Okay. Okay. You didn't see I Show Speed went to Tommy, I have a beef to pick with a social media influencer.
Who, I Show Speed?
Yeah, I have a beef to pick with him. Where I put it? No, we go do that after the break. Folks, I have a beef to pick with I Show Speed. Tommy, the fella, he going up in Grenada, he going up in St. Lucia, Canada. You know what you asking for? Doubles and bacon shack. I see.
You get hooked.
The man hooked. He going up them place, asking them, all you have any doubles and bacon shack? Oh God. Yeah. He in Grenada. You know, he want oil down, you know. He want doubles and bacon shack. You don't understand the thing, you know. You don't understand. Just cool, welcome. Good night.
He'll get it.
Huh?
By the time you reach Jamaica, he'll get it.
Yeah, you go get. Don't go Jamaica and ask them for no bacon shack and doubles. Yeah. I hope you get it before you reach Jamaica. Don't go Jamaica and ask them for no bacon shack and doubles. Yeah. But Tommy, you know it's interesting, eh? Mark Samaru, welcome. Good evening, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy. God bless and keep you safe. Mark Lockdown. Tommy's interesting, eh? One of his first stream in Trinidad have over 4 million views. 4 million, eh?
Mm-hmm.
And we have another story for all the people in the chat too as well. Tommy, over 4 million views, eh? Think about that.
That's more than double the population of Trinidad.
Just imagine if they were to hire him for a week. Might be a little expensive. You understand?
Yeah.
How much people he will reach in that space that time. Beulah, welcome. Oh, Beulah, before you talk. And Tommy, I have plenty bones to pick there. I have a next bone to pick with our next person in Trinidad too. I'm picking plenty bones today, all you. Plenty bones. Beulah,
wow.
Remind me, Tommy. Remind me. Where Beulah?
Okay.
Yeah, good night, guys.
Good night, Beulah.
I'm watching you guys here. Just short and brief. All you don't know why Penny is the opposition leader, or who put Penny as opposition leader, because of Miss Kamala Persad-Bissessa is a woman. So they try a tactic. They say, well, let me put Penny. She's a woman. And so she could win the majority over because she's a woman in the PNM. But clearly we see that she's just a puppet because she have no say. Because look, and I'm not campaigning for no opposition in the future, you know. Them dead and done, right? Yep. But at the same time, Stuart Young behind the scenes, leaving all of them and going about his business in Venezuela to meet with Desi Rodriguez, and you go tell me them don't know. He just tell them that he leaving. Yeah. But them don't know where the man gone. all of them covering for each other's track. They cover in the tracks. You understand what's going on there? And Miss Penny have no say. No. But honestly speaking, Wall Street, I know people wouldn't like what I have to say. But I like Penny, you know.
No, she's a likable person, Beulah.
Yeah, I like she's a nice lady and she's a quiet person, and so they have the lady like a puppet on a string. She have no say. They just put she there to be out in the open for everybody to say, hey, we have a female opposition leader, so we're going to vote for she the next coming election, general election. They're just using Penny, and like Penny don't realize that, or maybe she under some spell or something, right? It's Marvelous Marva and Stuart Young and Faris Alwari have the brain there, and they working the brain on Penny, right? And they will try to get rid of Penny at all costs. You mark what I'm telling all you, because they listen to Rowley. Yeah, Rowley behind the scene, because everything that happened, he always had to come with a press briefing. Yeah. Nobody wants to hear that man. That man is an evil, wicked man. And at the end of the day, too, you see that Shamfa Kojo, which the one who was Minister of Education, where that young boy, how that young boy win the case? Yeah. Because clearly that is racism going on there. And that should not come out from the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago pocket, taxpayers' dollars. That have to come out from the minister, the last Minister of Education pocket. She have to pay that money. Yeah, she have to. Yeah. All right, guys, are listening on. Yeah.
Thanks for the call, Beulah. Thank you for the
call. Thank you, Beulah.
So as Beulah said that, right? Why is the mass media busy polling who should be the next leader of the UNC? When is the PNM that clearly has a leadership crisis? Think about it, Tommy. Them polling with respect to the next leader of the UNC.
Before the state is in a mess.
They don't have the UNC don't have no qualms who is the leader. Everybody knows who's the leader of the UNC.
That's right.
Yeah. But folks, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we have a calling out I Show Speed. One. A calling out a next fella talking about I Show Speed. And what is the third one, Tommy? When we come back, we go remember.
You have a bone to pick with a local.
Have a bone to pick with a local?
Yeah.
Have a bone to pick. I might have 3 bones. I don't remember all them bones. It's plenty bones to remember. Folks, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95. And also, folks, we have a poll coming up, eh? All you get all your pen and get all your writings together. All you got to put it in the chat. All right? So stick and stay. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Good evening, Noel from Mount Lambert. WZYE TV and YouTube. Subscribe, and you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And don't forget, please share the live. Thank you.
We'll be right back. Stick on.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life. And as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE. You're tuned to WZYE. The heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE. We originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is WZYE.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest. It's a ledge, it's a ledge, it's a ledge, it's a ledge. Hey, tell them Kamala say, B&M dead. Petrochem workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubble billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is here. Security. B&M dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say B&M dead. Even the 1%ers say the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. B&M dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP. No more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy. Two, health sector immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Oh, every pipe must have water. 5, roads smooth as 6. Provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say B&M dead. Social media say the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say B&M dead. Tell them Arnold say B&M dead. Police, army and prison say the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hood ready. Read the red eulogy. B&M dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamala say B&M dead. Some of the members say the party dead, dead, dead. When the carrot come leaders hear what's up. Seems like not one of them was in shock. Put them in one big box. B&M dead. Tell them Munilal say B&M dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make. Investors not coming for the work. No more ice cream and cake. B&M dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens on a mission to correct the school system tree, end poverty and clean up TNT. 4, speed up the housing process. 5, lower taxes. 6, revamp we energy, bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Petro train workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is security. PNM dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, PNM dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say, PNM dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough, the put a spin. Inside sources say, PNM dead. Tell them Arnold say, PNM dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night, flambeau burning steady. The casket closed and the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. PNM dead, dead, dead. Bona, the body bona, the bona, the bona, the bona, the bona. Yellow chan can lona, the bona, the bona. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad, Mrs. the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, she come from the struggle. No, the poor man feel pocket empty, light be lie, but she nah kneel. Open the door for the youth, them give them hope and chance. Build school, build road, give every pitney a dance. Them say economy dead, she say watch me now. Bring back the jobs, make the dollar run through. From Laventil to Cedros, from Tobago shore. She feeding the hungry, she open every door. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad, Mrs. the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, champion, champion. Trinidad champion, champion. Hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad. Them try back, she down, try shake, she foundation. But she stand like Everest, pure determination. Caring for the children, no more hungry belly cry. Books in them and future bright like blue sky. She willing fi fight, she willing fi bleed. For every Trini soul, every single need. Oil money flowing, tourism boss again. Trinidad and Tobago with the boss of the chain. No more begging no island, we lead in the back. Kamla the general, we marching right back. She fly straight to USA, link up with Trump. Sit down like boss, no time for no stump. Talk for the people, talk for the land. Come back with the pen, we go right all the wrong. And sign off the deals, make the money rain hard. Economy jump up, no more so fired. Poor man get house, children get light. She rewrite the future, make everything right. That pen in she hand like Excalibur blade. Kamla the queen, know the whole world afraid. She strong, she wise, she love we fi true. From the ghetto to the mansion, she dey for me and you. One voice, one nation, one Trinidad queen. 23 seats and beyond, she living the dream. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Superpower Caribbean, watch the whole world shake. She get the pen, she right the wrong. Now we on top, eh. Mountain Kamla, Trinidad and Tobago, we back on top again, eh. Trumpin' champion, Kamla, Kamla, Trinidad forever.
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Warsheet, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Also at 973-609-6509. 973-609-6509. So I told you all about a video that I wanted to play, right? That I have a bone to pick with someone. I want you all to listen to this.
I never see so much so-called educated people make an ass of themselves so on the internet. So why Speed had people running all over town like headless chicken? And people throwing me money like crazy and people catching their ass here. It had a whole group of so-called people, educated people, quarreling and fighting and lying, who are this degree, who are bachelors, who are associate, who bright, who this, who articulate, who could pronounce this, who went convent, who are sexy, who are this. And I'm like, they come in and trying to fight an education war, right? Now don't get me wrong, education and degree and all these things is good. But by doing that, you all make all yourself look so stupid. It's not even funny. And I was wondering if we all know this.
It is a fascinating part of history that many of
You know, Tommy, I don't like to get into the educated this and educated that, but I think NCW back up the wrong tree. He back up the wrong tree. Because you see, let me read something for you. This is what I show Speed did, right? Let me read this for you. I'm doing plenty reading today, boy, Tommy, boy.
Well, it's like that.
I'm doing plenty reading today for some reason. This is right. This is good night to you, Don Alexander. So, I show Speed was in St. Lucia. So, I show Speed has been bringing laughter and excitement to St. Lucia during his time here today. But he also brought one schoolboy to tears after fulfilling his request for money to buy a new mobile phone to replace an old Nokia phone. Let me repeat that. You see, Tommy, the fellow is a young man. He's as rich as can be.
Yep.
But them fellas just do things, right? And it have plenty people who didn't go to college and have been very successful in life. But I really don't think you should be downgrading people, right? If a person have a degree, if they went and academics is not for everybody.
And we've seen it here in the United States. Tradesmen make more money than doctors.
Correct is right. We don't downgrade a trade, man. Listen, in your house, you need a plumber. You need an electrician. If you have somebody to mow your lawn, you need a landscaper. This is all part of the process. How education come in that? Anyway, NCW, you see you NCW, you had to take this, eh? You had to take this. Sorry, but you had to take this. You had to get something, man. Yeah. I find I was a little out of time, man. Just a little out of time, man. Just a little. Yeah?
Just ginger a man get on my face. Just ginger a man get on my face.
Yeah, because, I mean, it have plenty of people don't boast about what education they have. Right? If they have education, I show Speed must just graduate from high school.
Probably, because he's a youth.
He's a young fella. And running after I show Speed like chicken it out of head. He's supposed to be a social media influencer too. To me, Tommy, what he should do is learn from iShow Speed.
Correct.
Yeah? Or try to do like what the little fella do. I don't know what to call him. The what is his name, boy? Lee's his last name. And Certified Samson. All of them getting things to do with him so they could get their channel, their YouTube channel. You know, recognize the man over 50-something million subscribers. So, yeah. Try a little something. So I was just very disappointed with NCW. Very, very disappointed with NCW. NCW, you'd rather back at every car tire. Not every car tire you had to back at. All right?
I should be making 100 and something thousand US a day.
A day. Can you imagine that? A day. The man going on a Caribbean tour. By the time he finished this Caribbean tour, right, is millions in his pocket. Millions. So you as a social media influencer, the best thing to do, you know what we just call it, Tommy, in global business, the bandwagon effect. Right? He already have the audience, you know. When that man get on a stream, it'll be millions on the stream, you know. Millions, you know. From all over the world, you know. So you need to ride that bandwagon. Ride that bandwagon. Right? All right, that's one. Let me see something else. It was supposed to be a next one. Let me see. Okay. But in the meanwhile, we have an editorial here because the Prime Minister is saying, and she's saying to her critics, the days of turning the other cheek are over. The days of turning the other cheek are over. And she's so absolutely correct. 100%. So, I'm not going to play the whole thing in this one, but I want to give you guys some of it. Take a listen.
For my eye, I will take your whole head. KPB 2.0 draws the line after 1 year in office. Bisesar's message to critics is clear. The days of turning the other cheek are over. On the eve of her government's first anniversary in office, Prime Minister Kamla Persad Bisesar sat down with the Trinidad Express for a wide-ranging 19-question interview that should leave no one in doubt about one thing. KPB 2.0 is not KPB 1.0, and anyone expecting the Prime Minister to respond to attacks with patience and forbearance is in for a rude awakening. Her message to critics, opponents, and anyone considering coming after her was delivered with unmistakable clarity. If you come for my eye, I will take your whole head. This is not rhetoric. This is not political posturing. This is a declaration of intent from a prime minister who has learned hard lessons from her previous tenure and has no intention of repeating past mistakes. The woman who once turned the other cheek, who once tried to please everyone, who once showed magnanimity that was mistaken for weakness, that woman is gone. In her place stands a leader who describes herself as more stoic, hard-nosed, and focused on helping those who help themselves. April 28, 2026, marks exactly 1 year since the UNC secured victory in the general election. Over that year, Trinidad and Tobago has witnessed a transformation not just in governance, but in the Prime Minister herself. She has spoken bluntly, adopted a no-nonsense approach, challenged regional norms within CARICOM, aligned Trinidad and Tobago with the Trump administration, issued warnings to ministers and criminals alike, and made it abundantly clear that her kindness must never be mistaken for weakness. Her Express interview confirms what many have observed over the past 12 months. KPB 2.0 is playing by different rules, and those rules can be summarized simply: peace or total war, no in between. Let's examine what the Prime Minister revealed in this remarkable interview and what it tells us about the leadership Trinidad and Tobago can expect over the next 4 years. I will not turn the other cheek, the end of magnanimity, mistaken for weakness. When asked what distinguishes KPB 2.0 inches from her previous tenure, the Prime Minister didn't equivocate. My disposition is more stoic, hard-nosed, and focused on helping those who help themselves. These are good traits when focused on driving positive outcomes for the country. I have no intention of trying to please everyone. My aim is to please the law-abiding people who go out every day and make an honest day's work to positively contribute to society. Then came the line that will define her second tenure. I will not turn the other cheek as I did in the years gone by, neither will I subscribe to an eye for an eye. If you come for my eye, I will take your whole head. It is either peace or total war, no in between. This is not the language of traditional diplomacy. This is the language of someone who has been attacked relentlessly, who has watched magnanimity be interpreted as weakness, and who has decided that the next person who comes for her will learn a lesson they won't forget. The Prime Minister is saying what many leaders think, but few dare to articulate. There comes a point where extending the olive branch to people acting in bad faith becomes counterproductive. There comes a point where attempting to please critics who will never be satisfied becomes a waste of energy.
No audio.
You have to come to the understanding, Tommy, that the most difficult thing to do is to try to please everybody. And the Prime Minister understands that this time around. And it's either you put up, shut up, or you ship out. Plain talk, bad manners. And we have the other editorial to it. And I know. But folks, anyway, let me finish this. This other editorial gonna upset a lot of people, a lot of people, Tommy. I can tell you. It has upset a lot of people. But let's continue to read.
There comes a point where you stop turning the other cheek and start defending yourself with overwhelming force. KPB 2.0 has reached that point. On critics and pseudo-intellectuals, why she's done trying to please the unpleasable. When asked about criticism that her tone is not prime ministerial and lacks diplomacy, the Prime Minister delivered a masterclass in understanding political opposition. The more you concede to persons who unobjectively criticize you in an attempt to appease them when you didn't have to concede, the more they become contemptuous of you because they see it as weakness and indecisiveness instead of appreciating your magnanimity. No matter what you do or say, some people will always deliberately misinterpret you. Most of the criticism from the trolls, haters, and pseudo-intellectuals lack neutrality, fairness, or fact-based analysis and are mostly based on personal feelings, biases, political allegiances, or some grievance. This is profound political wisdom born from hard experience. The Prime Minister has learned what every leader eventually learns. You cannot appease people who are operating in bad faith. When you make concessions to critics who fundamentally oppose you regardless of what you do, they don't appreciate your reasonableness. They see it as weakness and attack harder. She's right about the pseudo-intellectuals. Trinidad and Tobago is full of people who position themselves as objective analysts while operating from pure political bias. They dress up their PNM allegiance in the language of concern about tone and diplomacy while ignoring substance entirely. The Prime Minister's response? She takes advice from qualified, fair-minded persons and ignores the rest. She's done wasting energy on people whose minds will never change regardless of her government's performance, and she makes a critical point about national unity. It's impossible to unify with people who live with irrational hatred towards you that's bordering on insanity. This is true. You cannot unify with people whose opposition is not based on policy disagreements, but on irrational hatred. You cannot reason with unreasonable people. You cannot find common ground with people who refuse to acknowledge any ground you stand on is legitimate. On Trump alignment, what neutrality? The Prime Minister was asked why she departed from Trinidad and Tobago's traditional diplomatic neutrality by showing strong support for U.S. President Donald Trump. Her response was characteristically blunt. I have to make decisions in the best interest of our country. The current U.S. government believes in conservatism and capitalism, and that aligns with my views. I expect increased FDI, foreign direct investment, economic growth, and improved security. Also, what neutrality? A sitting member of parliament saying, "What Trump go do we? Rowley in a conga line in Venezuela?" She's absolutely right to call out the hypocrisy. The PNM spent years cozying up to Venezuela, with Dr. Rowley literally dancing in a conga line with Nicolas Maduro, while Trinidad and Tobago's interests were compromised. MP Camille Robinson Regis famously dismissed concerns about Trump with "What Trump go do we?" demonstrating complete ignorance of Trinidad and Tobago's dependence on the United States for trade, security cooperation, and economic partnership. But when the UNC government aligns with the current U.S. administration to secure tangible benefits, increased foreign direct investment, economic growth, improved security cooperation, suddenly critics discover concern about diplomatic neutrality. The Prime Minister sees through this nonsense. Trinidad and Tobago's $42 billion annual trade relationship with the United States, our security cooperation, our energy partnerships, these are not theoretical abstractions. They're vital national interests. Aligning with the Trump administration is not ideological preference, it's strategic pragmatism based on shared economic philosophy and concrete national benefits.
So, folks, there you have it, right? That is about, Tommy, that is about half of everything. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit about what the Prime Minister was saying and how astute and the pale bear of transformation in the Western Hemisphere, Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar is. Right? She understands what's going on. And she says, you see, Kamala Persad-Bissessar 1.0 is totally different to Kamala Persad-Bissessar 2.0.
Yep.
Two big
She's learned her lesson.
Yes, she's learned a lesson. And we have the next video, but we not. I have some voice notes I have to play. But we're gonna get to that next video. That next video is let me go to the chat first. I'll go to the chat. Okay. Wait now, boy. Wait now, boy. Tommy, you believe
what?
Gordon Younger China Dryden Joe say what he said there? Tommy, that's a full sentence, you know. I wonder we could read that easily. You see what WZYE does do to you? You see? He helping himself. We're not upset with that.
Yeah.
And look at this. Look at this. You know, I shouldn't do these. Or Mr. Trump trying hard to please. Trying hard to please, but it looked like he leave you out in the cold because he's talking to everyone else, but not Titi. Okay. Okay.
It's people like that who have us where we are today.
Stop, Gordon. Stop, Gordon.
Venice have no choice but to deal with us because we have shared resources.
Tommy, that's exact. You know why, Tommy? I don't know why.
Some people just don't think. They just regurgitate whatever they hear, as opposed to thinking for themselves.
But Tommy, he's listening to you and I. He's been getting help. He's been getting WZYE therapy. He's been getting therapy. Whenever he comes here, he gets therapy. And when he leaves here, Tommy, he's an improved person. He has gotten better. I am admitting, Tommy. that he has improved. I don't know if you want to admit that, but he has improved.
When he's going to talk to whomever they want to talk to, they have to talk to us.
They have to. They have to. She could do like Aisha Speed and go to all the different Caribbean islands, Caribbean countries, wherever she wants. She could go to all of them. At the end of the day, the man in the White House would tell she, you could go meet all of them. You could go meet all of them. But listen, you gotta go and meet with Trinidad. Alistair, welcome.
Because the White House ran in Venezuela.
And Alistair, hold on. And Tommy, how is that difficult to understand? President Trump appointed Delcy Rodriguez to run Venezuela. Who you think she answering to?
Who she has to answer to?
Who? Gordon Ganga, Chana, Jaijan, Joseph. Who you think she answering to? I go wait for the answer. Alistair, go ahead.
Yeah, so Professor Walsh, I want to forget my manners. Good night to you and good to me.
Good night to you.
Good night, sir.
And how are you all gentlemen going?
Very well, thank you.
I am splendid for us.
Right. So you were absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Delcy Rodriguez is just a rubber stamp president.
That is it.
She has to do the bidding of America.
That is it. Plain talk, bad man.
So any signs of any problem, all our people here have to do is report to Trump, and Trump will deal with any situation that arises.
That is it.
Right? But apparently some of the PNM supporters don't understand that Venezuela was sanctioned since 2012. And guess by whom? Barack Obama. And he was a Democrat. And policies of America don't change. You would know that because you live in there quite some time. Right?
Correct.
So all the propagandists on them, they could spread all the propaganda they want. The bottom line is that Delcy has to deal with Trinidad and Tobago.
That's the protocol.
Correct.
Right.
Yep.
But that's not what I call you on. I call you on, I noticed something on the Guardian media today, and I was very annoyed. And they were rating the government the first year.
Yeah.
But they gave the Prime Minister an A+, right?
Yeah.
But I noticed further down, they are saying that there's only 6 government ministers working, which I find very funny.
8.
Right?
It's 6 or 8. It's 8, I think, 8. No, it's 8.
All right.
It's 8.
Well,
8.
Well, if it's 8, that is still funny.
Yes.
Because as far as I know, as far as I am aware of, all the government ministers are working. Yeah. And then the prime ministers laid it out on the table and they have to work. And suddenly we have a lot of experts who are graded. But you know the funny part is, for the last 10 years, I haven't seen those grades with the PNM. Rowley spent 2 terms, nobody graded him. All of the ministers in the PNM were absolute failures. Nobody graded them. Why suddenly now they want to grade this government? Isn't that funny? But Professor Wall Street, you could remember we had a World Laugh Festival some years back.
World what?
Or World Laugh Festival.
World Laugh Festival.
Yeah, we used to have all different people from all over the globe. Entertainers, comedians.
Oh, I remember.
World Laugh Festival, yeah. We used to have that from way back 2010 coming up. They used to have a lot of these foreign acts. Used to come to Trinidad. They used to call it the World Laugh Festival. And the reason why I'm saying this, I understand that the opposition leaders coming to talk about the state of the economy, which is very laughable. Who left the economy in this state right now? Not the PNM for the last 10 years. So how dare she come now to talk about the state of the economy? This is very laughable. Very. Anyway, I know a lot of people want to call in, so
Thank you.
Right, so you gentlemen have a good night. And keep on the good job you're doing.
Thank you, Alistair.
You do the same too, Alistair.
Yeah, thanks for the call, man. Thanks for the... Let me play a voice note here.
Good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody out there.
Hello, caller. Welcome.
Everybody out there.
Caller. All right. Caller gone.
Good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody out there. My bone of contention is tonight, I am very disappointed in Dr. Sheikh Mohammed. Very, very disappointed. Dr. Mohammed knows that when he speaks to the media, they are going to twist it. He knows that. Right? Now, I am not saying, okay, constructive criticism is okay. But what proof, what poll did you take to prove that Kamala is shouldering the burden of the cabinet? What proof you have of that? Right? The next thing you are saying that only 8 ministers are working and the rest are not doing it. Really? I am very, very much surprised at you. For a supposedly intelligent person, that is what you came up with? You know very well that there are in-your-face ministers like the education, local government, health, right? National security, and a few others. Works. You will find up in your face. And you will find there are other low-key ministers. But that doesn't mean they're not working. Like people like Devon Bragg, even Wayne Sturge, right? They have their own ministries cut out for them. It's a problem when you're in the upfront, and it's a problem when you're not upfront. You're damn if you do, and you're damn if you don't. Right? Did you take all that into consideration? Well, you know, everybody now taking you now with a pinch of salt. Right? Because they were very, very unfair. And you see me, that's why I like Dr. Ghani. That is why I like Dr. Ghani. And I am telling you, Sheikh Mohammed has a very, very long way to become under the Hamid Ghani in this place. But you see what happened to some of them. They vex. They vex because Mrs. Prasad's Sessa got a passing grade in her first year. That's what they vex for. And they tried all how to discredit. But you see Wall Street. I see what happened between this Marvin Gonzalez now and Stuart Young. All the propaganda they were spreading about the government. Look what Stuart Young come and do now that it manners Marvin and them. They can't say anything. They're afraid of him. You see? Something had happened to shut them up. And could you imagine these PNMIs, these sycophants and them, right? Still talking about what the government didn't build 106 schools. Did these lazy brains and them take the time to go and find it? Dr. Gopi Singh laid it on the Hansard and he said where they were located. But Keith Rowley was too lazy. He was just like Penny, lazy to go and find them or to even fix them and open them for the children. And I just hope when this government start repairing them, right, they expose it and let everybody know where they are. And they're talking about, the government campus was supposed to open in September last year and it didn't open. She broke that promise. They're not asking if she had money to do it, you know. They're not asking the state of disrepair the place went into because of the PNM, you know. But no, she broke that promise. I wonder how many of Rowley promises he kept. Because we know he lied about the property tax. We know that. And he lied about a lot of other things. He wrote the book of lies. The only thing that I disagree with them, and that was one of their problems in the first dispensation, was when an accusation comes up, oh, that fire one time. There should be somebody there to run interference. When PNM come with their lies, their half-truths, their innuendos, and their propaganda. That is the only thing that I disagree with them for. Other than that, I find they're going real good. Money, there's a shortage of money, yes, but they're still trying to run the country. They're still trying to run the country. So who want to talk? Let them talk. Let them run them out while she running she business. Thanks a lot, Wall Street.
Tommy?
Yes, sir.
I don't want to believe this, but I go believe it. Look on the screen there, Tommy.
Yeah. That's the same thing they were saying about the PNM when they were in government.
Read who the name is now. Read who the name is.
Pastor Google.
You feel like Pastor Google? You feel so?
I don't know. Why would someone try to represent themselves as him when they are not?
Tommy's PNM, you know. You know PNM, let's go. Is the Costa Nostra, you know? You know, somebody sent me something. Oh, God. Maybe I could play this for somebody sent me here. Who sent me that, boy? What did I do with that? Somebody sent me that. Let me see who that is. Okay, hold on. Oh, I know who sent it to me. Let me see, Tommy. Somebody sent. Okay, here it is.
It raises a question, ladies and gentlemen. If they cannot speak the truth in small things, imagine what they will do in big things. My mother used to say, show me a liar and I'll show you a thief. The government is not closing down Petrotrin. And in case you were just opening your fridge and you didn't hear that when you closed the door, let me repeat it. The government of Trinidad and Tobago is not closing down Petrotrin. My mother used to say, show me a liar and I'll show you a thief.
That's neat how you put that together.
That is a great magic, man.
I know
show me a liar and I'll show you a thief. Tommy, Gordon Gangachana Dryden Joseph had to be careful, eh? Let me play that again for Gordon Gangachana Dryden Joseph. Because 36 years ago, before I got married, my mother-in-law said to me, mother-in-law, if you're listening, my mother-in-law Tommy, very prophetic lady. From Lavantil to here, Tommy?
Yeah.
She from Lavantil? Yeah. I ain't going to tell her where she from. But she from Lavantil too. My mother-in-law.
She's a nice lady.
Oh, she's a splendiferous lady. You know, Tommy, is the only person that has eat doubles from. Right? When she make her doubles, Tommy, is the best. And then she has sent me some pies, potato pies. And then she has sent me Moby. But sometimes she'll make the Moby too sweet, eh? But I had to put 3/4 water and a quarter. 3/4 water and a quarter Moby.
Yeah.
But it's the best, Tommy. And it's the best, right, to keep you hydrated. So when I get them, Tommy, boy, I just been in my glory, boy. I'm a pie. I'm a doubles. Right? What she has make, boy? The world, what's your mother does make? Pie, doubles. Why we go tell me? Well, listen to this. Ganga Chana, Jaijan Joseph, please listen to this. I want you to listen to this. No. Put that red bottle down. Put it down. Do not go in the fridge and pick up that red bottle. You know, Tommy, I just tired say, it is sad, eh? I just tell him, leave the red box alone. Do not go and pick up that red box. I mean, why he doesn't listen to me?
You know, he's knucklehead.
All right, Ganga Chana, put on the box and listen to this.
It raises a question, ladies and gentlemen. If they cannot speak the truth in small things, imagine what they will do in big things. My mother used to say, show me a liar and I'll show you a thief.
The government is not closing down Petrotrin. And in case you were just opening your fridge and you didn't hear that when you closed the door, let me repeat it. The government of Trinidad and Tobago is not closing down Petrotrin.
My mother used to say, show me a liar and I'll show you a thief.
Tommy, that is so true, eh?
Government is not closing down Petrotrin.
Yeah, the government is closing down Petrotrin. You know, but that fella own words, boy. His own words have come back to haunt him, His own words. But the PNM people. Oh, so Tommy, I have a next bone to pick.
Go ahead.
All right. So I want you all, Bennett, I don't know where we're wasting your time for, Gordon, what experience does Barbados or Grenada or any other island have in oil production? Bennett, you worry yourself now, man. Yeah. I want to get all your feedback on this. And folks, we're doing our poll just now, eh? I want to get your feedback on this one. John Boudram, welcome. Oh boy. And they did not close it, but they, boy. Wait now. Is there another part to go with that, Tommy? And they did not close it, but the refinery? Let me see if there's another part to go with that. Oh yeah, Tommy, what happened to me? Tommy, that happened to me before. I see something in the chat with good government names, but I did not send that. I think that's a two-part thing. I did not send that, and they did not close it, but the refinery. You understand that?
No.
It raises a question, ladies and gentlemen. If they cannot speak the truth in small things, imagine what they will do in big things. My mother used to say, show me a liar and I'll show you a thief.
The government is not closing down Petrotrin. And in case you were just opening your fridge and you didn't hear that when you closed the door, let me repeat it. The government of Trinidad and Tobago is not closing down Petrotrin.
My mother used to say, show me a liar and I'll show you a thief.
Brian Williams says, it just tells you that people speaking the truth and trying to steady the heads of some Trinbagonians is like administering medicine in Trinidad too, medicine to the dead. They just refuse to wake up. But please don't give up on the great work you all are doing. If you edify one out of every 100, you're doing your job. Thank you very much, Brian Williams. So true. So true. Full 100. Full 100. Full 100. Angela Darius, welcome. Mohan Prasad, welcome. Angela Darius, welcome. Mohan, how you doing, brother? Okay. Why are people even talking about Kamala Prasad Bissessa ministers? This old talk is just the opposition will always use this convoluted speech denying the UNC government success. Oh God. Rudy Rago Part, welcome. Good night, Santa Cruz. Oh, you're in Bahamas, boy? Yeah, Bahamas. Nassau Beach Hotel. Yeah. So, folks, Chandra Ragbear, good night to you. So, folks, I told you all, Tommy, tell me if I'm wrong here. And folks, tell me if I'm wrong here. I have a bone to pick with ISO speed. So tell me if I'm wrong. I want you all to listen to this.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Chat. Chat. Chat.
A few moments later.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. So Tommy, I'm asking the question, Tommy. Did I show speed borrowed my opening comments? I want you all to listen to it again. Just let me know, folks.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Chat. Chat. Chat.
A few moments later.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. So Tommy, I don't know, Tommy. I happen to be watching the stream, and I don't know, Tommy. What says Tommy?
It's coincidental.
How is it coincidental, Tommy? Explain that to me.
Because
You mean
I
it's
cannot say whether he would have looked at In the Village or Sunday Talk.
Tommy, so you ain't give me no credit then? You ain't give me no credit to say that the big social media influencer watched In the Village or Sunday Talk, realized that was something big. And when he comes to Trinidad, he says, yes, 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 yes.
No.
I want to hear from the
Has he used it before?
Nah, he ain't used it before.
How can you be assured?
Because I just watch him. I know that fellow is a big social media influencer. That's how I know when I hear people in Trinidad, I didn't know who that was. I asked my wife who it was, she didn't know. And my daughter would know because my daughter in that same, area too. So I realized that fella big boy. It have a next one called Kai Sonet. Them fellas just be streaming, them fellas big from streaming games. Right? And them have millions and millions of followers. So I was happy to see that he he looks at In the Village, Tommy. He had to look at In the Village, man. Or Sunday talk, let's talk politics. So in the middle of all of that, yeah, I have a voice note here, Tommy. Let me check to see this voice note. Give me.
To the listeners, good night, brother Wall Street. Good night, brother Tommy, and to the listeners of this wonderful program. Well, my brother, it's just niceness. It's just niceness, and I tell you niceness. It will be even more nice when you start to keep the date of the expiry time of the president who've been put there by the PNM. This is heavy politics I'm dealing with right now, because these people, like, they ain't realize, they ain't get to the reality, they are in opposition, and they'll be there for a very, very long time. But while we are planning to make sure they stay there for a very long time, they start to talk about 8 ministers working. If the government only let loose some ministries that was very focal in the earlier fight against crime in some earlier times, where we did get the crime go down at a time in this country, there's various ministries to put on the people besides the Ministry of National Security. Number one, the Ministry of Community Development. Number two, the Ministry of Social Development. Number three, the Ministry of Agriculture. Number four, the Ministry of Sports. You see those ministries, the Ministry of Works and Transport, these 5 ministries, they are a part of solving this country problem right now. Put them in play alongside the Ministry of National Security, and the country is going to get an ease from this crime scourge. Remember, it's a little more ticklish this time around. When we dealt with it before, in the days of the late Gladiator and the late MacDonald Padmore and these people under Patrick Manning, we had also used a certain strategy to get that killing of one another under control, and we did let it happen. But when the border stay open for so long with all these bullets on the land, it is hard right now to leave it to the Ministry of National Security alone to fight this crime scourge. You must use other ministries frontline, and those ministries that I said before, those ministries that I talked about before, if those ministries take a part in the development of the country and the prevention of the crime in the country, each one of these constituencies could have a Saturday market in 6 months' time with crops. That is from the Ministry of Agriculture. First, we have the Ministry of Sports too. Every ministry is going to bear fruit. But just let them ministry to people in the community, keep all their minutes, keep meeting in the community center, then go to the government and put things in place. You understand? And the Ministry of National Security, they don't doing their part. But those various ministries I talk about, that is the only way we could get this thing easy up. If you're all serious, we will develop more on the conversation on social media and different programs and change the face of this country where they set on murdering one another. Good night.
Let me say thank you to reporter. Reporter, man. Yeah. Reporter, don't be a stranger, man. You understand? You've been a stranger. I called you the other night. Nobody didn't call you and tell you I called you out the other night. I called you because I say, we are here from reporter. We are Tabakite. It's Tabakite, Tommy?
Tabakit.
Or Tabakit. I ain't been here from Tabakit a long time. Tommy, we been here from a long time. Busy boy. Bizram.
Wow.
Yeah, we in here from Bizram in a while, man. And your friend Tommy, Miss Atlanta.
Wow.
Yeah, I hear from them. But Tommy, look, somebody congratulating you in the chat. Somebody says, Tommy, thanks for your reasonable mindset. Many times we lose one already and we don't want to lose you, okay? Just be careful sometimes when you should go sideways. I wonder what you mean, Tommy.
I don't know. He knows something I don't know.
Put your name in it, so I figure that maybe you remember as a sidebar, Tommy.
I don't know where that bar is.
Oh, God. Debbie Parry, welcome. Yeah. Good night to you. Yeah, boy.
plenty P&M still in the government ministries. But folks, we're going to take that break. And when we come back, I believe, Tommy, many people will be upset after we play this next video. I feel so. But don't be upset, folks. Do not be upset. Let us just think about it. And this is for the betterment of what we are trying to accomplish in Trinidad and Tobago. Stick and stay. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washit, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. And when we come back, I have some more breaking news for you guys. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life. And as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
days are coming. Better days are coming. Better days are run and tell everybody a change has finally come. We fixing TNT. UNC is love. Run and tell everybody the work has just begun. We building TNT. UNC will get it done. So whatever. Whatever. So whatever. Whatever. So whatever. Whatever. So whatever. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Better days are run and tell everybody the best is yet to come. We shaping TNT. UNC is love. Run and tell everybody together we are one. We growing TNT. UNC will get rid of it. Up, straight to the top. We're moving up, straight to the top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Better days are we say, oh whatever, whatever, oh whatever, whatever, oh whatever, whatever, oh whatever. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. UNC will get it done. UNC has just begun. UNC for everyone. UNC is love.
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington You on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV and YouTube. 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. So Tommy,
also 973-609-65.
there was. Go ahead.
That's 973-609-6509.
Okay, so we are not running away from certain situations, right? So there was an article today in the newspapers regarding what Dr. Shane Mohammed says, that 8 out of the 26 ministers didn't get failing grades. No. 8 ministers get passing grades. That's what I should say. And he named 3 of the ministers. He named Khadija Amin, he named Julian John, and he named the Attorney General. So there are 8, right? So folks, do we believe that all 26 or all the ministers are performing 100%, or all of them have passing grades? Tommy, do we believe that?
I believe that there's a higher majority performance than he listed.
So you think it's more than 8?
I think it's much more than 8.
So let me ask you a question, Tommy. So the 3 on the screen, which 8? So you have 5 more. Which 8 do you think he was talking about?
Minister of Energy.
Okay. Rudan Mulilal, Dr. Rudan Mulilal. So, folks, what we are doing here, we are just trying to figure out. We starting with 8 first.
We
right?
speculated who the other 5 are.
Right. So I'm asking you all, right? Take your your dislike for the article, right? In that you feel that he is denigrating ministers, right? So let's start with, who do you think are the other 5 ministers that he did not list? So he lists Khadija Amin, he lists John Germany, and he lists Julian John. So Tommy, I guess we could agree that these 3 are accurate. It's 3. These are
I want to think so.
all right. So listen, let's just get, we're gonna go after the next 5. Let's just do a quick test. All right, folks, in the chat, I need you guys to participate in this. List in the chat who you think the other 5 are, and then we're gonna go from there to say what that number should be. Right? Don't get into why he did it, why he didn't do it, and things like that. Let's just do an analysis. Let's just analyze what it is. So Tommy, you said
Munilal.
Dr. Rudal Munilal. That is 4. That is 1.
Who do you say?
Tommy, you go shift the goalpost there, man.
I give 1, you could give 1, and we can alternate.
We could alternate. All right. So our next one is hold on, let me take this call. Folks, you have to put the next 5. Right? Rick Q, you put caller, hold on. You put Saddam, Munilal, and Sobers. I want 5. Right? Batos, I want 5. Give me the other 5 you think. We're just thinking it. Southwestern, if you saw the article, right, and you saw the 3 people, Khadija Amin, John Jeremy, and Julian John, who do you think the next 5 that he didn't say? Who do you think the next 5 will be?
A pleasure. Good night to each and everyone on Share the Life, Uncle Tommy and Professor and all the listeners. Share the Life. He did put the Education Minister.
Okay.
He did put the Health Minister.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And with Uncle Tommy, Dr. Munilal in Energy. Right?
Okay.
And so I think there is 1, 2, 3, and Saddam. The Honorable
that's 4.
Saddam Hussein.
That's 4.
Yeah.
That's 4. Education, energy, health, and Saddam. That's 4.
Right.
You have a next one.
One more again?
Yeah. That's 4.
Yeah. And don't forget my finance minister, boss.
Tanku.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, go ahead. Make your contribution. Go ahead.
Yeah. So no, I'm ready to finish because what I want to say, I want to bet you and Uncle Tommy, I want to put out a little wager. I want some US dollars. So I want to bet you big. I put it out to see if I could get a good return on my investment.
Okay.
Because I want to bet that Penny is not the leader of the PNM. And Penny is not going to move Farris.
Okay.
And Penny is not going to move John Bates. I put in a big wager on that. Okay. You're not going to see any of them mischief maker going and get anything different from the PNM. And Uncle Tommy, the first autonomy, who get it in Tobago? The PNM. The PNM are the separation of powers in Tobago. That is the first people get autonomy. Because the PNM in Tobago is separate from the PNM in Trinidad. Because Shamfa talking that she want a new PNM. And Penny talking that they were back power. Have a nice night.
Thank you. So folks, thanks for the call. So folks, listen, right? Michael Jonathan said Dr. Munilal, Saddam, Dr. Budu, and Padarat. Who is Miss Monitor? Who is that? Tell me, who is this?
Miss Monica.
Miss Monitor. Who is that? So, Tommy, you gave one, right? Who was your one, Tommy? And then you asked me for one.
Energy Minister.
All right, Munir Energy, Munir. I will say Saddam. Saddam. As one of the five. So that's 1, 2. So go ahead.
I'll say finance.
Tanku. Okay. I will say Padarat. Yeah, one more, Tommy. And the meanwhile, while Tommy think, right? Uranus says, Rudy, you're putting them one by one, boy. I don't go through each one of them, Rudy. We have to give all 5. Semantics, you have to give all 5. All right. Uranus says, Munilal, Benjamin, Tanku, Saddam, and Minister of Education. So, Munilal. Okay. Santa Cruz, you're giving Santa Cruz. You give the first 5. Hold on, eh? Hold on. We go get to the other 5 after. Right? Miss Santa Cruz first 5 is Dr. Munilal, Saddam, Ratiram, Dr. Budu, and Padarat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 6 there. Right? So Munilal, Saddam, Ratiram, Dr. Budu, Padarat. Right? Let me see what everybody's saying. Let me see. Tommy, you ain't get the last one yet, boy. Bato says Saddam. Riku says Saddam, Munilal, Sobers.
I want to say Benjamin for my last.
All right, Benjamin. Rudy Raghupat says Wayne Sturge. Rudy Raghupat also said Alexander. Ms. Santa Cruz says Dr. Munilal, Saddam, Ratiram, Dr. Budu, Padarat, and Dr. Daulat. Rudy Raghupat says Dr. Munilal. That's his 3rd one. Rudy Raghupat says Barry. That's his 4th one. Kathleen Hinkinson says Ratiram and Vandana. Monica Ramkisoon says Dr. Munilal, Saddam, Ernesto Kiza, Sobers, and Ratiram. Okay. Rudy Rakupat says Sobers. Angela Daria says Vandana. I don't know what that is. Judy Ali says Saddam, Munilal, Daulat, Padarat, Sturge. Monica Ramkisoon. We already have Khadija, Monica, Barry. Rudy Rakupat says Rafi Ratiram. Santa Cruz says Sober, Sturge, Alexander, Vandana, Tanku. Angela Daria says Ratiram, Barry. Rudy Rakupat says Dr. Kennedy, Minister of Planning. Anthony says Saddam, Anil, Sobers, Vandana, Tanku. Bennett says all ministers doing their best for the improvement of the country. Michael Jonathan says, I don't know who that monitor is. Who's that monitor, Michael? Judy Ali says Saddam, Vandana, Daulat, Munilal. Wall Street, I'm saying that this is a non-issue. You should not be fanning the flames of discord. It's not fanning no flames. Come on, Johnny, man. It's not fanning no flames. Johnny, let's be honest. You think all 26 ministers performing up to scratch? Let me be honest. Let me be honest. You think all 26 of them performing up to scratch? Hey, Johnny, I'm asking that question. Tommy, you think all 26 ministers performing up to scratch?
Nope.
No. No. That is a fact. And I sure, if you get a private meeting with Prime Minister Kamala Prasad, she will tell you the same thing. And this is not to fan the flames. This is for those who may be underperforming, for them to get it together. It's that simple. That's all this is. This is nothing about trying to throw nobody under the bus. Bato says Saddam Vandana, Barry Munilal, Alexander. Rudy Ragupat says David Tanko. Prime Rambaran says Vandana, Saddam, Tanku, Skirt, Sowers. And you know what? We have to be honest, We're supposed to be able to have these kind of discussions. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to be able to have this kind of discussions. If there are certain people who are not coming up to scratch, we need to tell them, you have to come up to scratch. This is our government, We want to see this government in power for the next 50 years. This is our government. Anderson, welcome. Who's your 5, Anderson?
Well, I don't want to do like some. I'm going to you, Mr. Walsh, don't come to me.
Yeah.
Same to you.
Listeners. Mr. Walsh, I will say, let me say, 60% of them really hit the ground running. And it have those, to call them by name, but I heard a lot of the names are being called out, and some, for instance, the 2 ministers in the Ministry of Housing, I hear nobody call them name yet.
But
probably some of them.
Anderson, we want you to give us, Anderson, this is not trying to throw anybody under the bus. All we say...
No, the ministers are really working? The ministers are really working?
No. We have 3 ministers that was called by Dr. Shane Mohammed. Khadija Amin, John Jeremy, and Julian John. And he said there was 8. All we are trying to do, right, is to just think about who you think the other 5 is. That's all. Or the other 5. And then we could...
Or the other 6. Because those your John Jeremy name jumping. I don't know what he had did since he been. Probably I could be wrong. I don't know about some new probably new laws or whatnot. To say I don't know much about his performance. To me, he's a non-performer. I better put Saddam in his place.
Okay. What is your 5? Tell me.
Looking at Dr. Munilal. Dr. Munilal name had call.
Yeah, Munilal wasn't in the top 3, but we have 5 others for the 8 that Dr. Shane.
Because he's bringing in already oil industry and gas is concerned.
All right, Munilal.
And petroleum.
Right.
He's doing a lot. We could go with the sports minister.
Minister of Sports.
We could go also with this woman, but this lady in social development, Miss Mohit. Yeah, she doing a wonderful work. She had the ground running as she came in.
Okay.
Well, Barry,
Barry
all PNM activists. So no. I call his name for hiring all PNM activists. All the PNM activists, yeah. So Barry Powder for hiring all the
but Anderson, I asking you all of that. Give me 3. Give me 2 more.
I get him written for that.
No, you had to give me 5.
Yeah. It's so much. We're going with let me see. The Minister of Culture Yeah.
Benjamin.
I think she did good for Carnival,
Right.
and she continued to do well.
Okay, Benjamin. Benjamin. One more.
You see that Minister of Agriculture? He look like he perform. He's a performer too.
Which one is that? Ratty?
Yeah, Ravi Ratiran.
Yeah, Ravi Ratiran.
Yeah, an ex-performer.
Ice 5 Anderson. Give you our next one then. Give you our next one for Alani.
Well, the Prime Minister.
No, the Prime Minister get 80%. She good. All right. Stick with that fact.
It's so hard because I would like you all to call too. I will ask the listeners to call out some of them which are not performing.
We will get to that.
Because that's some of them. That's some of them performing, you know.
Yeah.
I can name my next one that performing.
Who's that?
But he performing on social media. There's Philip Alexander. He's a performer.
That don't go sideways, man.
Philip Alexander know all who are big penis and all who are small penis.
All right, oh God, Anderson. Oh God, Anderson, boy. Anderson, oh God. Oh God, Anderson, man. You making me call God name in vain. Uranus says Munilal Benjamin Tanku Saddam and Ministry of Education. So Tommy, back to the thing, right? Semantics and Misha. Right? Let me go through this real quick here. The culture minister. George Ramdeen said the culture ministers.
That's Benjamin.
Yeah. Angela Daria says that's too hard to choose. The competition stiff. Vishnu Pandit says Barry Padarat, Ruran Munilan, Dr. Boodoo, Dave Tanku, and Vandana Mohed. However, in my opinion, all the ministers are performing very well. Kapitan says Alexander. Stephen Dibadine says Vandana Mohit. Rudy Raghupat says Vandana Mohit. Kapitan says Benjamin. Semantic 62 says Saddam Munilal JJ. JJ is already in the top 3. Yeah. Bishop, welcome.
A blessed night to you, Uncle Chummy. Good night.
Same to you, Bishop.
Blessed night to you, Wall Street.
Good night to you, Bishop.
And blessed night to the listening audience.
Blessed night.
Brother, I recognize that you are asking a couple questions on speculation of leaders.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Well, this is what it, right?
Am I right?
There was an article in the newspapers by quoting Dr. Shane Mohammed. And Dr. Shane Mohammed stated that the Prime Minister has an overall rating of 80%. And the ministers have a rating of 30-something%, which brings it down to 66-point-something%. He named 3 ministers, Khadija Amin, John Jeremy, and Jolene John, out of his 8 ministers that he says are considered to be performing excellent. And I was just asking for the people who they think the other 5 are. And that's all.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, if I should make a contribution on that part of it, because really, I called to talk about the brother who called earlier concerning what the ministry alone getting that assistance, the Ministry of National Security. But however, let me take up that other couple there. The Minister of Finance should be included in that.
Okay, thank you.
The minister. Yes, the Minister of Education, the Minister of Education.
Dawla. Okay. Dr. Dawla.
Yes, he should be there. So we deal and another brilliant Dr. Munilal include this.
Munilal. No, you have 5 to pick. Go ahead. Munilal was in the top 3. It was Khadija Amin, John Jeremy, and Jolene John. They were the 3.
That walking, Miss Mohit.
Vandana Mohit.
Yes.
Okay.
And the There's another working class, a young lady, very great intelligence. That's Michelle Benjamin. That these people can be considered with the three that is there, because somebody talk about Jeremy Anderson, but watch me. That man had created some laws and gets through with most of his cases in the sense that he brings to Parliament. And I mean, it's great, you know. But again, he explained himself right. On the part of the brother was talking about, I saying this because, you know, sometimes I would say that, I mean, despite the fact I'm the kind of individual, I learn a good book that tell them whether they hear or they forbear. You have to just choose what is right and what is wrong. But the evidence I'm making and what the brother was saying there, I went to the Minister of what Homeland Security office about 3 Tuesdays ago. And when I hear this brother talking, and he too was on another radio station where he spoke yesterday. I tried to call him, but I didn't get in. And listen, sometime according to some of the ministers have to listen what the man on the ground is saying or the activist is saying. I went there, and the intention that I went in is just what his brother just saying, but in a different clerical form. And once this guy speaks people, because I don't want just a friend, I want to be an advisor of the party where we can create employment and see people happy, because when a man love a job, give him that type of job. As I look at Sister Johnny, she was saying in the audience, everybody will have a job. And last but not least, 2 persons send up when they type in last night. They said, "Congratulations, Bishop, well deserved, and you should get an applaud." Meaning to say that they're supposed to put on the applaud station, that I would get the applaud. So they read carefully and give the jacket and Jim that you both bless light. I love you. We're in a good house, brothers. Nothing to be worried about.
Thank you, Bishop.
Thank you, Bishop. Thank you. Thank you. You know, folks, we have to be honest. Tommy, we have to be honest.
Yep.
All the ministers are not performing up to scratch. Let me be honest. If you believe all the ministers performing up to scratch, something wrong. Something wrong. If any of you could get a private conversation with Prime Minister Kamala Persad and ask you that question, but I don't want to go into her brain, but she will be honest with you. She will be honest. Right? And so, for example, you see, which doctor said, easy to see who not performing, just a handful. And that could be absolutely correct. And that handful could bring down the whole party. That handful.
Because the chain is as strong as its weakest link.
Correct is right. Correct is right. So on the 20th will be 1 year anniversary.
Which is today.
Today's the 20th? Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Look at that. Right? All we are saying, and in my estimation, all Dr. Shane Mohammed is saying, whether you agree or disagree with what he's saying, we want the people who are underperforming to start performing. And that is it. Nothing wrong with that. What is wrong for us to have all the ministers in them, right, having an A in their performance? And to me, in my estimation, it's easy. It's easy. And maybe, Tommy, maybe they believe they're performing up to... So let me ask a question. Let me ask the question now, folks. Think about this, right? Don't get into your feelings. Which ministry, Tommy, haven't been called yet? Which ministry? Which ministry haven't you heard yet, Tommy? One ministry.
That we haven't heard from?
Which ministry? No, nobody said anything about that ministry. One ministry so far. Kurt report UDSI says Vandana, Benjamin, Saddam, Sobers. Yeah, think about it. So, folks, which ministry have we even heard anybody said anything about them? One ministry. One ministry. Think about it. One that nobody even mentioned. So you telling me Island Man TNT says Mohit Munilal Saddam Dawla Tanku. So you telling me that all of them performing up to scratch, right? But there is one ministry I haven't heard. Sherry Abraham says, agreed, all is not performing. All of them not performing. We have to be honest. All of them not performing. And it's up to us. All right. So get Harry in Tennessee. Get Harry from Tennessee. Get Harry Rampasa from Tennessee says it's housing. Housing. He listening from Tennessee. He said housing is the only one that haven't been called. Housing. So think about it, Tommy. Right? We having a discussion here. We're not trying to throw anybody under the bus. But we're having a discussion. A discussion brings great endings many times if you want to take it as constructive. Now, there are discussion which is destructive. This is not a destructive discussion. This is a constructive thing. Because at the end of the day, Tommy, it is up to us to hold them accountable. Right? And if we agree that all of them not performing, and I guarantee you, Tommy, I guarantee you, there are many of the ministers today who wasn't named, who don't think they're in the top 8, thinking about it. What wrong with that? What wrong with that? Tommy, if, I'll give you all an example. Tommy, in 2015, right, in the World Championships, for the first time in the history of the World Championships, they pick 9 guys 50 years and older in the world to run an exhibition 800 at the World Championship. 9. They pick 9. Right? So that also make decision, that'll look at your time, that'll do all kind of things. They pick 9, right? Now, there was a lot of other people who would have liked to make it because they pay for your trip. Right? The US pay for my trip. They give me uniform, they give me everything. And I went to China. Right? I would have liked, there are so many other people, Tommy, who also wanted to be there. Now, if they look at it from a constructive perspective, they say, you know what, boy? I have to now either training harder or start. Something has to be done differently in order for you to be there in the top 9. And in my estimation, right, whoever is at the bottom of the ladder, right, they have to get up and we'll start working harder. And sometimes it's some simple things, right? And Tommy, simple thing could be like, and this is reality, yeah? Simple thing could be like, a minister cannot return all the phone calls it has get.
True.
A minister cannot return all the phone calls that has get. However, Tommy, if a minister, when he was in opposition, used to deal with somebody on a daily basis, and then all of a sudden you stop taking your calls, something wrong with that. Plain talk, bad manners. And this is facts. This is facts. And sometimes that is where the thing does start. So it's simple. If you know you used to deal with a person on an ongoing basis when you was in opposition, you shouldn't drop that person when you become a minister. Right? I don't expect you to treat that person the same exact way when you was in opposition, because when you're in opposition, you ain't that busy. When you're an MP and a minister, you're busy. But I don't expect you to ignore that person. I don't expect that. Well, is that wrong? Is that wrong? That's not wrong.
That's fair.
That's fair. That is fair. And sometimes people who are in that power have to hear these kind of things. So I am not taking this from a negative perspective. I am not. I am looking at this and saying that whoever the cap fit, let them wear it.
Word.
Right? And let them do something about it. It's that simple. Right? And that is my take on it. You know? Because we could all say that. And I'll say this, there's absolutely no way all 26 of them, all the ministers performing up to spot. No way. Absolutely no way. If I had 34 students in my class, Tommy, you think all of them performing up to A level?
Nope.
All of them, there's many of them who want to, right? And it depends upon me now to try to bring them up to that level. And that's what we are here for, to bring them up to a level. This is not trying to denigrate anybody, trying to make them look bad, right? And sometimes we have to, don't look at the messenger, watch the message. The message, right? And I sure, well, no, I ain't sure. I want to believe that Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar is looking at the message rather than the messenger.
True.
Yeah, but Vishnu, I understand. I understand, Vishnu. Vishnu says, Prof, if I remember, the PM said non-performers will not be tolerated. She hasn't moved anyone as yet. She also said no reshuffling of cabinet. And I do have I agree with that. However, Vishnu, right? Because if I read what you are saying, Vishnu, you could be saying that all of them is up to stuff performing. And we know that's not true. We know that's not true. Right? We know that's not true. So, yes, there's no reshuffling, and PNM had put out propaganda. The propagandists of the PNM had put out propaganda that there will be a reshuffle. Ain't no reshuffle. I mean, people know there was no reshuffle. Yeah? But you know something, Brian? I don't think because there is not a cabinet reshuffle after 1 year, that means to say all the ministers are performing up to stuff. I believe I am April the 20th. The Prime Minister is April 22nd. Same sign. I believe the way how we do it, we like to give people opportunities. And I could tell you experience with me teaching, and the amount of people have given opportunities to improve. Right? Because all of us have redeeming qualities in us. Redeeming qualities. And you want to give people an opportunity in order for them to be able to improve. And I believe that's basically what's happening. right? However, if that person continues along the same line, you know what will happen.
You have to draw the line.
Where is Rich? She must be sleeping already. Watch it. I'm sure she will give you an A+ for tonight's program. Nah, yeah. And Kurt, that's correct. You'll never have all ministers performing at 100% in any government. Never. And all you're trying to do is to get them up to our level. That's it. Oh boy, Tommy boy. I'm taking that call. Bato says, why I agree with you on not ignoring that individual, but the exposure for favor being asked is greatly increased, and favoritism and corruption could be seen. I understand. No, Foreign Affairs was called. Minister of Foreign Affairs was called. Technology. Yeah, technology wasn't called. The Ministry of Labor. Yeah, that wasn't called. Justice, Defense, Foreign Affairs, Education. Yeah. Yeah. So we had this discussion, right? And these are the type of discussions that we have that could improve what the government is doing. You understand? Because, listen, Hamid Ghani gave the government an A. Mukesh Basdeo gave the government a B+. Right? Most of these individuals have given the government a passing grade. And that passing grade is due to the political leader of the government of the UNC. You remember I used to say this? A fish doesn't rotten from the tail. Prime Minister Kamala Prasad leads from the front. She leads. And that is the type of leader we need in Trinidad and Tobago. Prime Minister Kamala Prasad have become a transformational, the icon of transformation in the Western Hemisphere. Yes?
Yep. And we also know that a flock of a sheep led by a lion will defeat a flock of sheep. A flock of lions led by a sheep.
Correct is right, Tommy. Please repeat that, Tommy, please.
A flock of sheep led by a lion will defeat a flock of lions led by a sheep.
Correct is right. Absolutely correct. So we already have the foundation in place, right? We have the foundation and we put on the foundation, right? We just have to make a few repairs here and there. Like a house. You build a house, you put on the foundation year one, you put on the foundation, right? You build it strong enough, right? Then you work on the other parts of the house. And that's all. Well, I don't get thing about they're doing this and no, don't get into that. Think about it from a critical thinking perspective. We talk about that here all the time, Tommy. Critical thinking. Think about it from a critical perspective. Mm-hmm. We want all of them, all to be performing up to snuff. All of them. Right? All of them. And then we can say to people who are giving them all this stuff, like, no, here are the facts. Why this one? Why this one? Why that one? Yeah, we have a few ministries that,
need tweaking.
Yeah. Could improve the thing a little bit. They can improve the thing. No doubt about it. They can improve the thing. Because, folks, we are not going to Professor Walsh, I'm certain that our astute PM will. Yes, she will. Yeah. We folks, we are on a mission. We have a vision, right? We want the government, right, to succeed. Basically, is that we want them to succeed, and we are here to help them succeed. We are not here to bash nobody, right? We was just doing this little thing here because of the article, right? We're not here to bash people, right? But all we want to do is that we want things to improve, right? Yeah. Oh God, Nick you 42 bad. The Ministry of Labor working good, Mr. Walshy. That's where Marsha Walker went to make she baby last month. No, Miss Santa Cruz, I never said there were all 26 ministers, you know. All I'm saying is that, Miss Santa Cruz, we cannot, there's absolutely no way possible, no way that all the ministers are working the way they're supposed to be working. We have to be honest.
And there will be other factors that will come into play, resources.
Correct, Tommy. There are so many things that will come into play, and all we are trying to say is it's been 1 year. 1 year. And as the Prime Minister says, better days come in. And that is what we want. We've taken our cue from Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Bisesa. That's what we are doing. So don't let what Dr. Shane Mohammed says, right, and take it in any kind of way as a negative comment. Don't take it as a negative comment. Take it as there are people, there are ministries who could step their game up. And I'm sure, Ms. Santa Cruz, you know that there are ministries who can step their game up. I know you know that too. We ain't call them out. Bishop, welcome. You have 2 minutes.
Yeah. Blessed night again to you, Wall Street. Blessed night to you, Uncle Tommy, and
Yes,
the
sir.
audience. Wall Street, I want to say to you, I know that you accept the Lord by baptism, because I don't move from that. Because there is a saying, seek me first, and all other things shall be added. But you say something that touch, you know, the bones of men, because what you said tonight open up, I wouldn't say kind of warm, it open an indication, because example me, let me talk about me, because you say, put your mouth where your money is. I think I have a minute again.
Yeah.
As an activist, so much things in preparation that my MP is supposed to be a happy person individually with discussion and communication, because my always dream is to create a school in Claxton Bay, which our children going way out of the area,
right.
and also to have a community center. So when I hear you making these, but the ministers of themselves, we have to form ourselves in a more lining body, so that, because I'm telling you, the Prime Minister say 15,000 jobs, and I'm telling you in Claxton Bay alone, as long as we put our heads together, I can tell you we can see over 5,000 jobs by creating a school, creating a community. Claxton Bay is the most dilapidated area. We don't have a learning resource center, and we could go on and on. Let me stop there now.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And folks, put your closing comments in the chat, send your closing voice notes, and send your closing quote. So folks, all I am saying very simply is that the most significant part, Tommy, we have it done 100%. That is the leader. Right? No doubt about that. Right? We are just have some little tweaking to do. Right? And we in a full gear. We in a full gear. A little tweaking and we in a full gear. And that's all. Listen, think about it this way, Tommy. Tommy, don't cars go to get tuned up every 6 months? Do they drive with they don't change? Do they always drive with the same oil for 10 years?
No.
Okay. Almost every year, a car have to get an oil change. And that's all we're saying, you know. All we're saying is that there are some ministries that need to come up to scratch. And that is simple. And that is a fact. That is not fiction. And as we always says, we deal with facts. We don't deal with fiction. So after this report comes out now, people will be more or have a better understanding that, yes, right, I could do better. I could do better. And Tommy, every single year, Tommy, teaching, I try to improve the next semester. Every year.
Yeah.
Every single semester, I try to improve.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Every semester, I trying to improve. I trying to get better and better and better. And that's all I am saying. I am saying, even the top 3 needs to get better. That is it. And you know, definitely, the Prime Minister is going to get even better. That's why better days coming.
That's right.
You know, that is another prophetic statement on behalf of Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Bisesa. Yeah?
Yep.
And Eugenia, that is all I'm saying, you know. That's all I'm saying, you know. After 9 years and a half under the PNM, they messed up our beautiful country. After 1 year, I'm pleased. Virginia, I'm pleased too, you know. I'm very pleased, you know. I'm very pleased. But your last sentence is what's important. There's always room for improvement. Every single day, Tommy, I go run. As a matter of fact, Tommy, just before you go for the break, Tommy, I did a workout today that I did 2 weeks ago. And I was writing all my workouts. And when I was finished, I looked at the workout and I said, wait, boy, you know, I improved from the workout I did 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
And that is it. That is it. Don't think about, oh, you're trying to criticize them and you're doing this. All we are looking for is for the best for the party. And by the party doing the best, we will serve the country in the best way ever in the last 50 years in Trinidad and Tobago. Folks, we're going to take that break. Don't forget, put your closing comments in the chats and your closing voice notes. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, on the join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
And also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And don't forget to share the live. We thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, enjoy, you're absolutely correct. Oh, let me give my closing comment. And that's what I want people to take away from tonight is that we cannot be satisfied. We have to constantly be thinking about improvement. Constantly.
For this Tuesday. Good morning, God. Today's word for this Tuesday is Lamentations chapter 3, verses 22 and 23. Father, I begin this day recognizing one thing. If I am standing today, it is because your mercy sustained me. Your mercies are new this morning, and that changes everything. No matter what was left behind yesterday, today, there is a new beginning released over my life. Father, it is powerful to know that you are not distant. You are here, present, seeing me, sustaining me. I place this day into the hands of the God who never fails, the God who renews strength, the God who never gives up on me. When the world puts pressure on me, you cover me with peace. When everything becomes noise, your presence calms me from within. And today, I choose to trust. On this Tuesday, may my eyes see beyond the problem. May my steps remain firm even when I do not understand everything. And may my heart rest in the certainty that you are already taking care of every detail. Father, your faithfulness has never failed, and it will not fail today. Let the light of this morning be living proof that you are still with me. I receive this day. I believe. I move forward. In Jesus' name, amen.
From where I said this is it, the clock on the wall said that's all I like to say what I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent. When talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for your come. Go ahead, Tommy.
Joe Rivers says, never be afraid to laugh at yourself. After all, you could be missing out on the joke of the century. Again, she said, never be afraid to laugh at yourself. After all, you could be missing out on the joke of the century. Like I always say, you, the man in the mirror, you have to become that change you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never ever look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be of good care, and we'll see each other on Thursday, God willing. Till then, good night.
Thank you, Tommy.
You're welcome.
Jen says the AI ministry not hearing anything from them.
Yes, my closing. Oh, my betterness. I have to confess, as you know, I am truthful. This is the best program for the last 54 years. Oh, my betterness. And this is what keeps me hopeful. This is what keeps me hopeful that we could get it right, you know. Look at the kind of program this man conducted. I don't know what he eat. I don't know what he drink. I just hope he could afford to buy more of it. Well done, my Chumakian friend. Well done. Let's keep talking these talk. Right? And next thing we'll do, we'll call out the name. So we'll get people to perform. And then Trinidad and Tobago will be better. We must never let the criminals and them win. Those with and without suit. Yeah? Jacket and tie, briefcase, driver, blue lights. Nah. Talk to God, talk to man. We could fix this. Well done, Walsh. Thank.
Tommy, oh God, Tommy, after that,
I tell you.
Yeah, folks. At the end of the day, we are all here for the betterment of something that we support. Okay? And we are the ones right? That give them the strength, the energy, the determination to go on. And none of us are perfect. None of us. Right? And in my estimation, anytime somebody could tell me something to improve what I am doing, I am full 100 for it. Full 100. And that is the kind of business that I am in. Right? Running, right? If coaches, anybody could say, boy, and Slim Boy, you need to do so. As a matter of fact, let me give you all this before I go. As a matter of fact, even though I broke, even though I established 4 national records indoors, I wasn't satisfied. So I reached out to a person and asked him a question. I said, boy, so and so and so. He said, well, you know, Slim Boy, maybe what you'll do, boy, you need to maybe add 1 more mile. Instead of doing 5 miles, you need to do 6 miles. Instead of doing 6 miles, you need to do 7 miles. And that's what I did. That's what I did. It was constructive. So I utilized it. And folks, it's working like a charm. But you have to be able to take those type of instructions and those type of criticisms. Yeah? So that's it, folks. Let me go to the chat. Okay. Well, don't worry about that fella now, boy. What do you think I getting tired with that fella? Yeah. Don't get tired with him. Don't get tired with him. Okay, let me see if there's anything in the chat here. Noel says, to be honest, all of them performing. Okay, folks. Closing comments in the chat. Volsangat says, by the way, Wall Street, you know about pitching marbles? Of course I know about pitching marbles. From Chumakak, I used to pitch marbles. I used to win all the time. Yeah. I used to thief too, but I mean thief, you know, when you're playing marbles, you know, you move up your marbles a little bit, you know, you hold it and you put up, you know, walls in the tick is when you're pitching marbles and your opponent hit your marbles real soft in order to line up a shot. Nah, that didn't suck, baby. Look, Pastor Google, that is the same thing they were saying about the PNM when they were in government. Pastor Google, boy. Pastor Google, welcome. How you going, brother? Angie Joseph says, be positive thinkers and look for better days ahead. Good night. Blessed night to all in the village. And that is all we're saying, you know. Better days coming. Closing comment. It's only when the mind is free from the old that it meets everything new. And in that there's joy. Krishnamurti. Thank you, Miss Santa Cruz. Interesting to Professor Walsheet. Even in life, we have room for improvement. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, don't think of it as something negative. Think of it as something positive. That's why I told you guys about the book, The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. The book by Dr. Carol Dweck, Mindset, between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. And the book, The Magic of Thinking Big. That is it. Yes, please give them more time and things will improve. Correct is right. And that is it, Carly. Give them time for them to improve. Right? Nobody want to talk about no cabinet reshuffle. And the Prime Minister said, we're not doing no cabinet reshuffle. No, none of that. Ms. Santa Cruz, till Thursday, God willing, stay blessed, stay safe, stay dry and hydrated, and stay away from hypocrites and liars like he or Gordon. Michael Scotland said, to me, NC a non-performer in this UNC government. We had a non-performer government for 10 years, destroy our country, and no pollster enraged them, and they're still in our face still. Thank you, Michael. Brian Williams, thanks to all for the healthy and progressive discussion. And that's what it's about, healthy and progressive. That's what we have to continue doing. After 9.7 9.7, 28 years of PNM mess. It started to clean up in 1 year and also establishing new ministries, which was a lot of work. Is that why you say we need to come up to scratch? Is that why you would say we need to come up to scratch? No. Hey, listen. So, folks, let me see if there's anything else. Passat says, remember, all ministers have different portfolios and are not visible. Don't mean they're not working, okay? Yeah, we know that. We know that. It have some people who are very out front, and some people who are out front, and it's a different story. Good night, Professor Walsh. You can Uncle Tell your changes coming to sweet TNT. Michael Scott said, by the end, this government will see performance. Better days are coming soon. God bless them. And that's the way we look at it. Yeah. He feel that you were bad talking the government. That's why he finds a show good. But it was all constructive. Yeah, Mr. Santa Cruz, I really can't worry about Gordon, Dry Gin, Joseph, you know. Because them fellas have a PNM propagandist agenda. And I'm not on that agenda with him. It's all constructive. We push our children to do better. So we have to do the same with the government. It's that simple. It's that simple. You want your kid to be very successful. You can't sit down and just watch them. You have to help them and you have to push them. And I could tell you, I push my kids. I don't know about Gordon, Ganga, Chana, Dryden, Joseph. Maybe he sit down there and watch. I don't know. Jay Howlett says, anything you lose by being real is fake. I like that one, boy. I like that one. Jay Howlett, I like that one. Anything you lose by being real is fake. Yeah. Plain talk, bad manners. Yeah? It's people like that. Correct is right. Folks, we are out of here. We see you on Thursday. Same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. And by the way, folks, I want to say a special thank you to all of you. A special thank you to all of you. We are now over 21,000 subscribers, and we want to thank you all for taking us there. We continue, you know, to try to get to that next level. And I say improvements, right? We now at 21,000, right? So just the other day, think about it, just the other day, we was like at 1,000. Now we are 21,000. And that is
thanks so very much.
Yeah, that is so much up to many of you who have continued to support us here, right? And we appreciate that very, very kindly. We are out of here. We see you on Thursday. Bye-bye. Take care.
Lord, we tune into WZYE 95.9, the world right in the airwaves, shining bright and fine. From Margate to the islands, the signal never fades. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy that it brings today. Bless Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the viewers too. Every viewer, every caller, every chatter in the crew. Pour your favor on the station. Let the Holy Ghost flow free. WZYE 95.9 broadcasting.